Hello everyone, I just wanted to provide the shortest of short videos to support your final reflection. It is worth 60 points, which is nearly a full letter grade, and this is a place where I finally get to hear about how you're going to apply this to your life, which is what I'm really curious about. This is a Gen Ed course, and I want to know what is going to be useful in the future, how you saw this as applicable to your personal life or your professional life, or any other sort of social activist life or anything else that you might use this for. Um, the outline here is it's double spaced, 2 to 3 pages, so that's somewhere in the area of like 450 words or a bit more, and that is just fine. And you turn this in on D2L in the same spot as the final exams. There's a folder waiting for you. All right, so each of these bullets can kind of help you generate a paragraph, and that would be just great. The big thing I'm looking for is probably the why or the how, again, which we talked about for your exam, but that's going to help your paragraphs here if we're thinking of just developing your answers. So what course concepts did you like the most? And then again, tying it to your personal or professional life or both, right? And that would be great. What did you find personally meaningful? We've all got a relationship with the environment. We all like to go hiking on the weekends or do water sports or do whatever it is, or go hunting. We've all got our own ideas of preservation and conservation. So what course ideas reaffirmed your own values? If there's anything that gave you new values or opened your mind up to new ways of thinking, that'd be great to know about. You don't have to make anything up. I'm not grading you on what I think you should have taken away from the course. I really am just curious. And so go ahead and tell me, honestly, what you thought. Now we're getting more into you professionally, and what you want to do to help the world, right? Not what you want to do for a living, but what you want to do to help the world, which is hopefully the job you'll get, right? But in the future, what groups or populations and demographics are you going to work with? What are their values? How will ideas from this course help them? We could put in another question here. What are their environmental problems? How do they suffer from a poor environment? How would an improved environment help them? Clearly, these are the questions that are targeting this type of idea. All right, what problematic behaviors does your field treat? We're kind of in the same territory here. Whatever your major is, whatever your job is now or in the future, how do the behaviors or the social issues that you help solve, it doesn't matter if you're a business major or a psych major or some sort of rehabilitation, whatever it is, education, but what sort of behaviors or social ills does your field help solve, and how are these problems linked to the environment, and how would an improvement in the environment help change people's behaviors, help them in some way? And so get into that a bit more here. You can see there's a link between this one and this one. But in the end, a healthy environment makes for healthier people and healthier communities. So what did you learn from this course? Will help you reassess maybe the health of a community, the environmental problems, etc., etc. That would be good. You could comment on civic and public issues, or if you're a social activist, or areas of the environment or sustainability you care about most or find most interesting. That would be interesting. And again, we can bring it back to just these issues right here, and course connections to public health, to mental health, human health, all of the things that are sort of maybe in some ways beyond the environment and certainly beyond literature. But we're back in the real world and what you care about, and anything you might take away from the course that can forward your thinking in the way that you want to help the world. So that's what I want to know. How do you want to help the world? And hopefully, how did this course help you get there a little bit more? All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm not going to do a review video of the course. I'm just going to say thank you for taking the course. I certainly enjoyed reading your writing, and I love teaching this course. It's the only literature course I teach typically. And so thank you for being a part of it. And have a good life. I hope we meet someday. I'll see you soon.